Hey everybody, how you doing? I'll be talking about an Indian movie from India called Amavas, Raat. And again, if I said the name wrong, I will put the correct title on this review. And I feel, like I said, I always review a lot of movies, especially when it comes to foreign movies. And there's a lot of Indian movies I did review, as that being part of my culture also. That's another thing. So, sorry everybody, I have a bad cold, so forgive me. Anyway, this one had no English subtitles, so bear with me. I went with the IMDb, Wikipedia, and other sources just to understand this movie a little bit more. And this movie, I would say, like it did had a lot of these Indian horror movies. It could be from Bollywood or different parts of India. It's always like there's a few of them that could be original, but there's a lot of them is based on other horror movies from different countries, mostly the United States of America. And this movie is pretty obviously influenced by Friday the 13th Part 6. And then when I went on IMDb, it was influenced by Friday the 13th Part 6. Yeah, so you got like another Jason Voorhees Indian horror movie clone. There's a few of them, by the way. This ain't the only one. But the movie has this woman, right? Her sister gave birth out of wedlock. She's pissed off, she's angry that she died. And it's like when the baby is born, her husband that told her the magic, her husband's telling her like, don't bring this baby up. Don't give birth to it because the baby's gonna be born underneath this bad moon, which the baby's gonna be born as a demon. So out of anger, the woman decided to raise the kid anyway. The baby grows up to be a serial killer, start killing people. So a police officer was able to stop the serial killer. And guess what? This is when the movie gets kind of like annoying. I'm gonna be honest. This movie's getting good reviews for some people that like this campiness and stuff. And there's a lot of horror movies that I like with campiness, or because of the Indian horror genre, for being funny or goofy or campy or well out there pretty much. But it just gets annoying because the killer just every time he dies, he keeps coming back and forth, start killing the people that he can't even kill, or just kill random people, just like any other horror movie. And then we do have fillers, of course, with the song and dance number, which does not bother me because that's part of my culture when it comes to Indian cinema. So that didn't bother me. But I did like the song and dance number anyway. I thought it was pretty cool. But they're like fillers, like with the comedy element with these two guys, a simp cop and a buffling landlord, I guess, a superintendent, I presume he was, that fall in love with this one item girl. And then it just gets annoying like that. It's just pretty much to me, that gets annoying because that stretches out to that. And even when the victims see the killer, like the male victims know that this killer's still around, they act like everything's still normal. You know what I'm saying? And then they act when something happens. Then we get to your twist. Well, there ain't no twist ending. I mean, only thing I can tell you is that the husband does come back to fight his wife off. And he had no choice because the wife was getting out of control. But all in all, the horror elements, I thought it was simple in Bollywood Indian style horror elements. This was set in the early 90s, by the way. This movie was made in the 90s, excuse me. Yeah, because some of these movies, like, they be set like in the 2000s, right? Like, it was made in 2000s, but it looked like it was done in the 80s or early 90s. But it's just from different countries had different camera work, different quality, what can I say? But this movie, I thought it was annoying. I'm gonna be honest. I can't say I enjoyed this because, like I said, there were certain aspects I did, like the song dancing was okay. That's it. I mean, I said the killer. The killer's like he's more human looking, and even when they try to mess him up, try to make him look like a messed up Jason, how Jason would look with the messed up face. They try really hard on that, but it's really terribly done. I'm gonna be honest. It's really terribly done. This is not a good. I think this out of all the Indian horror movies I did enjoy, I enjoy a lot of them. To be honest with you, this one, to be honest, happens to be the worst one. This is actually my first time saying that, by the way. So I say check this out if you want to. You can find it on YouTube. Just be warned, there is no English subtitles on them. So anyway, what is what it is. Anyway, over and out. Peace.